Hello everybody and welcome to the second video in the first section. And in this video we're going to be looking at the common misconceptions and myths regarding the deep web or the dark net or dark web. So let's get started. So basically one of the most common myths that you'll find is that the deep web is illegal to access and that you may get arrested or the FBI may come and knock at your door. Now, well, that is a very unique type of claim, especially since accessing the deep web is legal and the software used to access the deep web or the dark net, which is the Tor browser, is actually free and it's legal to use. The only thing is that the police are trying to track down, or the FBI or any law enforcement agency are tracking down people who are doing malicious things on the deep web. They're not targeting everyone accessing the deep web. So really that's a very easy myth to bust. And you might find that in some countries that have certain level of censorship on the internet, for example North Korea, those type of countries will not have access to even the clear net or the normal internet, and that's really much more focused on countries that do not allow internet at all. Now the second myth is that it is dangerous to access, in the sense that it's more risky and there's a higher chance that your system will be infected. And that's not true at all, because statistics prove that the clear web has more threats in terms of threatening your computer or your identity, in the sense that there's so much malware on the clear web in forms of downloads, torrents, and the works really. So the third one is that you will be targeted or hacked, and that the risk of you being hacked is very high. Now the deep web, as I said, every part of the internet has its advantages and disadvantages. Now the deep web is only dangerous on certain malicious websites, certain sites that you may visit if you have the wrong intent. And as I've mentioned before, it's all about the sites that you visit. If you visit a dangerous site, then the risk of you being hacked gets higher. So it really is up to you and whether or not you want to get hacked. Now the fourth one, which is also quite a very important one, is it's only for criminals. Now the deep web is used by more than 2 million people every day. And almost all of these people use it for communication and anonymity. For example, it's used by journalists who want to basically post stories or post whatever information that they have anonymously. So really the deep web is used for good. It's not like it's not. Now I think this is one of the most interesting ones. It's the fifth one, and that the fact that red rooms are real or red rooms exist. Now, if you guys don't know what red rooms are basically websites that will provide a live stream to a murder of a human being. Now, that may seem very vile, but there's no evidence to say that these red rooms exist. And I'm going to explain to you why they can't exist, technically speaking. So that the basic thing is that if you're going to live stream on the Tor relay, there's no way you're going to be able to do that, because the Tor relay has very slow internet connection speed, which we will see in the future videos. But basically the speed is so slow because the traffic is routed through the Tor relays. So you really can't live stream. Even at the lowest quality of video, it will be unplayable or unwatchable. So for that reason, red rooms aren't real, and there isn't evidence to support that. So the last one is that most of the sites are basically scary or malicious in nature. And that is absolutely not true, because if you look at the deep web through statistical analysis, you will see that about 60% of the websites on the deep web through an audit are more information driven websites. For example, 20% of the sites are blogs and forums. 40% of the sites have basically information and are carrying information on them. The other sites that we see, the malicious sites that, for example, are selling drugs and or counterfeiting money and legal documents, those are very few. I think about 3% of the time you will find them, and most of them aren't really malicious and are just fakes created by people to rob you of your money. So that's basically it for this video, guys. If you have any questions or you have anything you want to ask me, just let me know in the Q&A section of the course. Thank you so much for watching.